Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Woo! Let me see what we got going. Man. Alrighty. What was that? Faceless Chester 14,000. You out of there? What is this? FNF. You out of there? I see you. I am just going through the motions. What is that? Stephen A out there. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm checking some things out. Anybody have any questions, feel free to ask as I continue to check this thing out here. Appreciate you guys joining. I'm gonna touch on a couple things here in a minute. Let me see here. Oh, you definitely out of there. You out of there. I don't know all of a sudden today what he got going on, but it definitely got something going on. I'm gonna focus right here. Who's that? Everybody know pretty much what this live is about. I'm sorry about all the noise, but we are definitely here. And this live is about bringing awareness for these apps and game systems. The apps pretty much a lot of people know about, which are Grindr and Roblox game system, Fortnite, and which is like a candy store for these PDF files. I'm still looking at some stuff up here. More specifically, The app Grinder, which is a Rainbow app, has a virus that infects. It embeds itself into the algorithm of phones, allowing PDFs to track that phone 24/7. There's nothing you can do about it once it's downloaded. That thing is so precise, you know, it doesn't forget a proximity of where you're at. It will track directly to your precise location. I've been dealing with that, and so going forward, highly advisable. If you find that, check the little one's phone. If you find it, get rid of that phone. Even if you take the SIM card out of it and place it in another phone, it's infected as well. The only thing you can do is get rid of it. You cannot keep anything, email, anything from that phone. Game systems, we have many viewers who came on, talked about the game systems as well. After watching it live, they discovered one viewer, she's from Dallas, her nephew, there was a PDF on there posing as a young adult with intent trying to lure her nephew, and they caught that. We had a gentleman on yesterday. He has a missing son. His son been missing for 10 years. And, you know, he had battled. He went through a lot. He has been arrested a few times because of that. And he's still searching, actively searching today. We will offer whatever assistance to him that we could. Our live here is nationwide. Worldwide. So we have no problem with being able to get out there. We are all over. His granddaughter, however, after watching it live, he checked her phone, and she had that very app on her phone, in which he destroyed the entire phone and SIM card. Very wise decision. This is serious, folks. This is not scripted. This is not a game. So if you want to hear this room, just know we take this very seriously. Me keep messing with this screen. Most of the folks that come in here with these blank profiles only come in here to create issues, and I'm having to block a lot of them. That's why I'm touching this screen like this, and that may have something to do with it going out at this point. But in here, we are very serious about what we do, about trying to spread awareness. I'll continue to do so. If anybody have any questions at any given time or concerns, if you want to jump up in the box, you are able to do so by requesting up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm going, as I'm trying to explain, I see a lot of suspicious looking people coming in, and I'm trying to weed them out of here.
If anybody wants to help Brian with berries, message him and he will send you the information.
Go on the backside with that to the DM.
Yeah, I seen that. He's trying to get a motel room tonight, you guys. So if anybody could please help him, it's much appreciated.
Let's. I'm looking at this thing up here on the backside. Let me see here.
And his
Oh,
room,
this thing's gonna keep going out.
his room is 69 berries.
These people on here. That's not where it's at. Jump back down for me and catch some of those that's coming in here with them blank profiles. Again, game systems called Roblox, Fortnite, that is a candy store for these PDFs. We definitely have to be aware of it and know who they're talking to on there, because they definitely try to lure and groom. We have had many viewers come on, share their stories, and it's continuing. The ones that's coming here with these blank profiles, you are immediately blocked. We don't have time for that. We have already weathered that. And so again, the father that's from South Texas, he came on and shared his story, y'all. And he's been searching ever since then, 10 years. Look for his son, hasn't given up. We offered a platform to him since we got a very long reach. That reach includes Africa, UK, Africa, UK, Philippines, Guam, Ireland, Australia, Paris, England, and there's a few other ones out there. I imagine I just on the top of my mind, I can't remember. But at the same time, we offer this platform to put that information out there to try to help him locate his son and bring him home safe. He had went through it with the police. The police do not care. We all know that. Within my belief, a lot of them have something to do with a lot of stuff. I've been in tunnels here through by the direction of police officers. There's tunnels downtown Dallas. There's tunnels over on Webb Chapel Road, and there's hundreds of people there. Moderator Heather went in the tunnel. She traveled in that tunnel for about 10 miles, and 2 people jumped out with weapons and told her to get out. So I want to know what's going on in those tunnels, and I'm going back in. When I went in, hot, muggy. You didn't have with the phone, with the lightness on the phone is not that great, but I was able to see for at least a half mile going in, but I lost signal, and again, people are down there lurking around, so you never know what's going on there. My biggest thing is I think that there will be a big piece of the puzzle there, and so I'm going back. Oftentimes what happened is that I have a lot of people that ask me to come to their community, bring awareness to their community, and I do that. These PDFs that's tracking the phone, they have no idea what they're doing, because my every intention is to let everybody know who they are. The only reason why the stream is going facing this way at this point, I don't want to violate any community guidelines, and I'm waiting on other information from attorneys as far as recording. I know there's no expectation of privacy in public, but we want to just be careful so that we can continue to stream. It is it is hot. Occasionally I have folks that come out, they will come to the live stream, and I explain to them exactly what I'm doing. It's not easy doing this here. I've been threatened. I get a lot of DMs that are derogatory, and I guess that was intended to be a deterrent. That won't happen. That will not happen. If I'd known what I know now going back, I wouldn't be having the situation that I'm dealing with. So you got to be mindful, be the parent first, if the little ones get mad that you going through them phones and want to know about who they're interacting with on them games, just to let them get mad. Be the parent first. They'll get over it. But at the same time, are you doing what a parent's supposed to do, keeping them safe? Got somebody up here with a blank profile. Mark Herman. We don't, you out of there. Who is this? Jerry Den. You out of there. Blank profiles are not accepted. Again, if anybody have any questions, concerns, or if they want to share something with us, put it up in the comments or questions, jump in the box. I ask that everybody be respectful, no cursing. Don't put anything up there that's derogatory, that may have this live flag. You will be immediately blocked, I guarantee it. And that goes for myself, to be respectful to everybody that's in the room. Here, the live is specifically for bringing awareness, and that's what we're going to continue to do. People coming in here with these blank profiles, I keep saying over and over again, you will be blocked. Welcome, chat. Welcome. Again, we are already surpassed, 3.2 million likes? Definitely worldwide. You know what? Yesterday morning, I know we had UK out here. Are there any people out here from other countries right now? A couple times we had Ireland out here. Within the states, within the country rather, we got people from all over the states. Keep saying, came to the room. Paula, we don't do blank profiles. Who is this? You out of here, Ann? We don't do blank. We ain't doing it. Trying to get this thing in order. I think I'm gonna go to the back side. I hope everybody day is going well. Okay. Whew. Susan Nicole. We ain't going. Welcome everybody. Welcome chat. Okay, so I've been dealing with a couple things here. I'm still dealing with a couple things. Trying to get something situated here. Again, welcome. And so this chat, as everybody knows, is about exposing PDFs and also bringing awareness to apps more notoriously, and specifically Grindr, which is a rainbow app that embeds into the algorithm of phones. Susie, bye. And so we want to make sure that your little ones don't have it on their phone. We have a few viewers that have experienced this. And so therefore bringing this awareness help weed that out. You know, these PDFs are everywhere. Doesn't matter about the age, race, or occupation. You know, so going forward is such as these game system, Roblox. I'm trying to figure out in my mind where I want to start. Roblox, and you got Fortnite. A lot of kids like that type of stuff. Nevertheless, the PDFs do too. They go on there posing as young adults with only purposes of grooming and trying to learn. We had viewers come on and share their stories, reference to that. Bob, Robert, bye. So we want to make sure that that awareness is out there. That way, folks don't have to go through too many extensive views to be aware as where it's at. As long as you know that it exists, then you can prevent that. Let me see here. Get you out of here. I'm finding myself going through here. There's a very big problem with trafficking. You see this highway here. You know, easy on, easy off. Dallas, Texas has multiple highways, and you know what? That's an advantage to traffickers. They're out here slithering up and down these highways through these communities. You got to be alert. What do they look like? Well, they could be next to you walking down a sidewalk. They could be working with you. They could be pulling up at a light next to you in a grocery store, anywhere. Being aware is what keeps the little one safe. Being aware of your 360. I'm trying to do some other stuff as well. So if anybody, Elizabeth, you out of there. If anybody have any questions, they can ask at any time. But this has, I found that bringing that awareness has definitely been effective. We had a viewer over in UK spoke of incidents there. So this is a global situation, a global problem. One follower, help you out of there. It takes, years ago they used to say, take a village to raise a child. Nowadays, people are not looking out for one another, which make it easier for the PDFs. You know, and come on now. We have to learn to look out for one another, especially when you see little ones moving around without any type of adult with them. To me, it's advisable, don't let them go by themselves. At the same time is that I have seen so many little ones with these phones, 3 years old with a phone. I don't understand it. And one of the biggest things is that in the end, these PDFs love that. If anybody have any questions, you can feel free to jump in the box. Request up. I ask everybody to be respectful in here, no cursing. Please, because I'm messing. Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I cannot hear you. Huh.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine.
I don't hear you. You might have to go back down and come back up. How many moderators are on here?
I think just me.
Okay, so I'll continue to help you then. I'm going to go through that moderator list a little bit later and change some things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just going to go through it later and remove some people and get some new ones. I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna help you continue to keep this room, situated. I appreciate it.
I can't see. These are the comments.
Well, the ones, there's a lot of them coming in with these little cartoons and all that. And
The ones with cartoons, at least they have a picture, okay? Because sometimes they don't want to put their face on the cartoon.
yeah, but
It's the
there's a
next.
lot of with one follower and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna continue to help you out here as well, and still try to bring.
If they got a cartoon picture and they have lots of followings, don't get rid of them because they don't put the picture out there because of all the hate.
Say it again.
Sometimes they put a cartoon picture because they don't.
Well, a lot of them see that they're getting blocked for for not having one, so they putting up cartoons, stuff like that. I'm just reading them out while I bring awareness. That's all.
Exactly right.
Yep. So I had talked to. I sent a DM to Diane. I don't want to put it on the front side. I want to put it on the back side. You know. So if Diane is still on, I want her to, if she could message me or something. I think she's still on though. Man, it is blazing. But I appreciate you. If you want, you can jump back down. And anybody out here want to, if you got any questions or anything like that, you can request up in the box, or you can put it up there in the comment section. Just do not curse. Respect the room. Respect each other.
If anybody wants to help Brian out with some berries so we can get a room, the room is $69. Send him a message and he will send you the info.
Let me see here. But I want to see if do we have folks from other countries yet. Pluto Projector 1 out of there. Welcome, chat. Let's talk about this trafficking, which is an all-time high here in Texas. We got a lot of people that definitely come up missing around here. A lot of young adults. We got a lot of PDFs that's out here that's responsible on a larger scale. We got to be vigilant, y'all. Definitely got to be vigilant. They mad. They mad right now because I am definitely out here spreading awareness about these game systems, about these apps on the phone, more specifically. K-Nails, you out of there. More specifically about this app called Grindr. I cannot say it enough. That app allows these PDFs to track phones, okay? And in doing so, wherever you are, these PDFs can track it. All right? One of the biggest things is that you gotta be, definitely gotta be aware of your surroundings. We had several viewers came on after, becoming aware of these things, checked their little one's phone. We had a mother check her son's phone. That app was on his phone. We had a sister say her brother had it on his phone. So once they were aware, they were able to deal with it. Got to get rid of the entire phone. It's no longer any good. A lot of people take it for granted. I don't understand how we're bringing it to you. people sharing their stories, and I would take heed to the stories. Biggest thing is after that is continuing to bring that awareness. Let others know what you found out. A lot of people don't do that. So I'm on here every day trying to bring that awareness, that this is real out here. Obviously, it's been affected because we have a worldwide stream. We have well over 3 million likes. So it's one of the things that the goal here was for me to be able to have a platform to bring awareness. Going back, if I knew back in January what I know now, I could have prevented my son from coming up missing. So John Walsh, when his son was kidnapped and unalive, he started America's Most Wanted. Okay, so this is my way of dealing with a lot of things. Putting that information out there, making it available to folks so that they know there's some terrible things out there. And I know in everyday life, people get off of work, they don't think about it. Getting off, hey, it's just another day. Not actually. Not if you're little ones. I've seen little ones as far as look like 3 years old with phones. Know who they interacting with. These PDFs are out here. Definitely trying to groom, trying to learn. Be aware, okay? Be the parent first. Let me see here. Who we got on here? Anybody have any questions? Again, if you have any questions, put them up in the comment section, or if you want to request up in the box, you can do that. Ask your question from there. You can share your story. If you have any concerns, you can do that as well. The only thing we ask in this room is that you be respectful at all times. No cursing. Don't put up anything that's vulgar in the comment that may get the live flag. You will be blocked. Outside of that, we're going to continue to spread awareness about these apps and game systems. I'm sure you guys are aware. Every once in a while you get an Amber Alert. That is nothing. Young adults come up missing every day here in Dallas. Every single day. At an alarming rate. You don't see it on the news. We try to make sense of it. We don't know what is going on, who involved, but obviously there's an issue. And so this live bring that awareness for people to be on the lookout. Years ago, people used to see, you was taught, watch out for them vans. You know what type of vans I'm talking about. Nowadays, them same PDFs is right in the room where your little one, your young adult is playing a game at, because they have infiltrated the game systems. That's like a candy store, They in there posing as young adults, all while the hidden agenda is to lure and groom. Now, keep in mind, there is no real justice. It's just us, because the police do not care. I went through all sorts of stuff. Just like the father that's out of South Texas that shared his story on here. He was arrested several times. That's what they do. They don't care. So if you're not a part of the solution, you're definitely a part of the problem. And it make it seem like, they in on it. The nonchalant attitudes. I ask pertinent questions. I've sent emails to several officials, ranging from, law enforcement to politicians. Been to no avail. to no avail. So we need to all, as a unit, start demanding answers. I spoke of the tunnels that's underneath downtown Dallas. Why won't law enforcement go in those tunnels? He told me to go. I want to know why they don't go. This is real, folks. A lot of people take it for granted. This is not to be taken for granted. I'm telling you. Don't wait until something happens and then start crying about it, when you can prevent it by going through them phones, checking them game systems. Don't think it can't happen to you, okay? A lot of people have, this, first, the ones that want to be naive, okay? The other ones don't want to face that reality. They think they got this hunky-dory life where it can't happen. I guarantee it can happen to anybody. I'm looking around here, surveying the land. See all we got on here. Is anybody in this room from another country? I think we'll ask that question. Let me see what this is. You got it there. Moderator, is Diane still in the room? I'm having a hard time seeing right now, chat. That's why I'm quiet. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking around here like, wait a minute, what happened? I don't see a Diane in the room, but welcome to the folks who's still here. It is hot out here, I'll tell you that. And I'm having a tough time right about now. Let's see something here. Today is not my day. I might have to end this chat for a minute. Yeah, let me end this chat for a minute. Hey, moderator, I'm going to end the chat for a minute. I'll DM you. If anybody needs to DM me, DM me. But I need to end this for a minute.